My name is Marcus Rebeschini. I run Y&R Asia, the creative departments, and I'm here at the Kidlat Awards. I'm the president for film, integration, innovation, and radio. I learnt that Pinoys like toppings on top of their food. I didn't know that. There's a lot of TV spots with toppings. But there's some really good stuff. I think this market is really strong and viral, so I found that really interesting. I wasn't aware of that, and there was a lot of really good work. Yeah, I think it was quite interesting because most of the work was quite similar to all the other markets that I go to, but I found that the work that was entered was quite diverse in the different mediums that it was in. So it wasn't just like very focused on print. I found that, a lot of the big brands were able to converse into other mediums, whether it's print, outdoor, viral, radio. There's a lot of traditional mediums being used, which was good to see. And I think that shows the strength of an idea, where if I go to other markets, it tends to be a very a smaller integrated campaign, so it might be just print and outdoor or TV and print. It's nice to see that an idea can travel so far. I thought what was really interesting with all the ones that won gold, for example, were for all big brands, which is a good sign. I think what was really interesting is most of them came at a very fresh angle. So, for example, there was one from Pampers, which they'd found an interesting insight or technology where actually what it did was the static from a radio is actually the same as what a baby experiences while it's in the mother's womb. So if you actually turn on a particular radio station that played 24 hours loop, then the baby feels like it's in the mother's womb. So I thought that was a really nice connection back to the brand for Pampers. So I thought that was really clever. There was another one from, even though we weren't judging it as viral, I thought that it was really interesting that there was one from Pantene that had over 67 million hits. Where, if you look at Gangnam Style, I don't know how many hits that had, but it had a lot of hits. Where 67 million hits for a TV spot is absolutely amazing. So, there's a lot of really interesting things like that when we were judging. I think also budgets have shrunk a lot. I think it's two interesting things here because we did see other stuff, which was lowbrow tech, I guess you could call it. But what I found interesting about these, and I guess the jury did as well, was that they let the idea rule the technology rather than technology rule the idea. And I think that's a downfall we have so much access to great technology, and people tend to get sucked into this world of, hey, we've got this cool technology, and they kind of lose sight of the idea, where I think these guys, the agencies that have done the two ideas that we mentioned were, they've really used them to their advantage, and I think they've done a great solution for their clients. So kudos to them. Yeah.